Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back. Today I'm going to get straight into things, but we're going to be doing a full step-by-step curly hair styling routine upright. I often do flipped over styling routines and I know a lot of people don't like to style their hair upside down, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I have freshly washed hair at the moment. That's really important before styling, of course, because you want a clean slate. You want everything removed from the last wash day. Might be stating the obvious, but just in case, I'll put on the screen what I wash my hair with, but a shampoo and a conditioner. I actually added a little bit of rosemary oil into my shampoo to get that into my scalp. I wanted to put it on before the shampoo, but felt this would be a little bit quicker. Depending on the amount of time that you leave between washing and styling, you might want to just re-wet it down again. I personally get best results on soaking wet hair. I get maximum definition and I've just always preferred my hair that way. This misting bottle is from Bounce Curl, which was kindly gifted to me as part of a previous collaboration with them. And it just comes out so easily. If you're wondering what's on my wrists right now, these are like microfiber wrist bands, and they're meant to be for skincare, so when you're washing your face so water doesn't drip down your arm. I don't know about anyone else, but I absolutely hate that, and it almost puts me off wanting to wash my face. It just occurred to me, why don't I use them to style my hair? First, I'm going to be going in with this heat defense spray from Imbue. This was kindly gifted to me as part of a previous collaboration with them on Instagram, and it smells amazing. I forgot how good it smells. And it's really, really good. It's very lightweight and it's a little bit conditioning, so it's a good product to prep with. I did detangle my hair in the shower with conditioner in, but I am just going to go through it again gently, just to make sure that everything is distributed as well. This brush you can buy in most drugstores. It's the Tangle Teaser Wet Detangler. I believe it's the curly version. So I'm just gently brushing that through. Now I am going to section my hair for this upright styling routine, but before I do that, I'm going to go in with a curl cream. I'm going to brush that through and then we're going to section and brush style the hair, so to define it for maximum definition and volume. I'm going to go in with the Aussie Work That Curl Cream. This is a newer curl cream that's out. I did collaborate with Aussie on my Instagram. That's how I have this product and I really, really love it. I've already shared my opinions on this on YouTube. This is really affordable. You can get it in Boots at the moment. This is a brand new one, so I've already gone through a lot of this stuff. It's kind of like a medium texture, but when you kind of smooth it out on your hands, it goes quite lightweight. It's just such a silky consistency on the hair that it makes it so easy to brush style. You're not going to snag your hair. This doesn't have protein in it, so if you love protein and rely on that in your routine, then it might not be the product for you, but it does add a lot of moisture. And I really, really love this product. I kind of smooth it all over and now I am going to brush it through again. I do find that distributing product with a brush really helps with frizz because you can guarantee that you've got it on every strand of hair doing it this way. Sometimes when I rake products, I do still like the results, but I often see more frizz because there are parts that you miss naturally when you're only using your hands. See how smooth that is, no snagging at all. And it bounces right up at the bottom. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is start raking my hair from my root. I get a lot of people say they struggle to section, and it's probably because your hair is sort of flat to your scalp. You need a clear path to be able to section and divide the hair up without it getting knotty. So my first piece of advice is obviously soaking wet hair, or quite wet hair anyway, a curl cream that adds that slip so you're not gonna be snagging your hair, and then raking it away from the root so you're creating that space for you to be able to section easily. Now I'm smoothing my hair with the brush and I'm creating tension so the hair bounces up. This is quite gentle, there's no snagging because we've got the curl cream in and the hair is already detangled. Now I'm taking my comb and I'm just going through that section with the comb. This helps divide the clumps up. It doesn't ruin the clumps, it just simply separates them. Doing this on each section as well can give the illusion of denser hair because it's just more curl clumps separated, stacked on top of each other. Now after combing through, I'm taking a gel and scrunching it in section by section. I find this really helps with frizz. This is the Imbue Curl Empowering Cream Gel. I'm going to take like this much. I'm just going to smooth it over. It's like a custardy sort of consistency. Now I'm repeating the same process on the middle section. If you have too much hair to do the whole section in one, do what I'm doing here and twist the section that you want to save. This will stop it getting confused with the rest of the hair. So I'm basically doing this section in 2 halves, but I'm just brush styling it again, creating that tension, making sure the hair is all the way through to the base of the brush. This will help the curls really spring up. Now going in with that next section. I always make sure to give it a little shake afterwards, and then I'm going through with the comb. Now I'm taking a bit more gel, about that amount. You don't have to go in with gel on each section like I'm doing here if you don't have the time, but I do find this significantly reduces frizz because you're managing to coat every section of the hair. We've done 2 sections, the bottom and the middle, and now we're left with this top section. This is still too thick to do all in one, so I'm going to section this as I go. I'm just going to re-wet this down before we do anything because it's started to dry a little. This section is feeling a little bit dry for some reason. Maybe I missed a bit of curl cream at the top, so I am going to go in with a bit more. I don't normally do this, but I don't want to snag my hair, so I will if I feel like it's feeling very dry. I'm going in with that much. It's mainly like here. I don't think I got close enough to the root when I was applying it initially. Now it's very smooth. I'm going to section now in 2 to start. I'm going to twist this section out the way. That will stay like that, hopefully. Okay, and now I'm going to do this all in one. I'm going to brush it first to make sure it's detangled, making sure all the hair is through to the base. I'm gonna brush style everything back, and then when I'm drying my hair, which you'll see in this video, I'm going to make sure that I'm flipping my head from side to side to create root flexibility, so it doesn't actually matter what part I decide to have, middle or side. My hair has also been cut to allow for a middle part or a side part, so I do have the freedom to choose with my hairstyle. Just take section by section and just brush it back. I'm not going to comb these bits because the sections I'm taking are so small. Okay, and now a tiny bit more gel. Now I'm going to smooth it like this. Now scrunch. Flipping. This one looks wonky, so I'm just going to encourage it like that. Nice and juicy, no frizz. It is worth mentioning if you're new to styling your curls that if you're seeing a lot of wet frizz, that is going to become dry frizz. So try to tackle the frizz while it's wet with a little bit more product, a little bit more water in the routine, instead of just hoping for the best, because wet frizz will turn into dry frizz. Now what I like to do is I take the towel off that I have on, and then I'm going to micro plop, which essentially is you pulsing like this with the towel to just remove that excess water weight now that we've set the curls, and it will make drying a lot quicker. I do it on each side. I just gently do this. It can also help encourage definition. Now I'm going to flip gently. Sometimes while I'm diffusing on camera, it takes so long that I actually forget I'm filming, and then you can see that I just look so miserable, but I'm actually fine, guys. I just, diffusing is long. So I started hover diffusing, and now I'm just cupping that top layer, and this really helps with body and dimension all over. I ensure to flip my head from side to side throughout while I'm doing these techniques, As I mentioned earlier, that really helps with root flexibility. But if you want to see my full detailed diffusing routine, please see the clickable link at the top and you can see exactly what I do for maximum volume and definition. I'm halfway through right now. I want to eat, so I'm going to just root clip so that while my hair's air drying for this small amount of time, that my hair's not sticking to my scalp. So what I do is take these mini claw clips. I've shown this before in a video. In case you missed it, what I do is I normally take 3, but I can't see a third one. Frank's probably got it. But I just clip them like that. Kind of bring it forward. Like pinch it forward like that. Okay, I've got one. And then the third one, I just do here. And I just feel like that elevates it a bit. I've got my satin dressing gown on, so that means there's not gonna be any more friction caused while my hair's air drying. And that's what it looks like at 50% dry. So I'm gonna go and eat and then come back. I'm back. I was supposed to be like 20 minutes, but it's actually been about 2 hours since that last clip. So that's quite good because it means my hair is almost like completely dry now. It should be fully dry, you'd think, but seriously, no, it takes so long. And let's just take these clips out. I also did my makeup and just had some food. I'm really loving the definition. We haven't obviously fluffed it out or anything yet, but I have a lot of volume. So what I'm gonna do now, because it is still a little bit damp, I'm gonna go in with my attachment that looks like this, that comes with my Dyson. I'm gonna do it on low heat because I don't wanna burn my scalp. We're done and I'm now gonna oil my hair. But before I do that, I'm just gonna get changed because I forgot I was supposed to get changed within those 2 hours and I still haven't. I'm in my dressing gown. What am I doing? Wait 1 minute. Guys, there's been a turn of events. So this is the next day now, but I actually started editing the footage from what you've just seen, and there were 2 more clips that were quite long showing you how I oiled my hair and how I touched up my roots with a magic root refresh spray, but my memory disk corrupt halfway through. I don't know what's going on, but either this or this is broken and I cannot access that footage. So I've just ordered a new one and I thought, let me show you the results from the wash day the next day on my iPhone. Even though you didn't see my full end results on the previous clip, you kind of did, but now I can show you what it looks like the next day. But essentially yesterday I just oiled it, as you've seen me do in other videos, but let me show you what it looks like now. And I guess this will be more interesting for you because you can see that the wash day does actually last. If you're wondering how I protected my hair at night, you can just click at the top of the video. I'll put a clickable link there so that you can have a look at how I protect my hair at night normally and how I clip it up like this. But I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. I actually prefer how it looks now to how it looked yesterday. It's got a bit more volume. I always find that the next day hair is my favorite, like day 2. But yeah, no refresh has happened, right? I've just literally taken it out on camera. I'll show you the back. I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil to tame any frizz and smooth the hair down a little bit. So the oil I used yesterday, which I'm gonna use again, is the Style Expertise Anti-Frizz Taming Serum from Superdrug. And I really like this. I've talked about it before. It's really affordable, as are most of the products that I just used in this video. They're all from either Superdrug or Boots, and everything will be in the description. But I'm just gonna kind of smooth any frizz down, scrunch it into the hair. But it's really not too much. You wouldn't even have to do this, but if I want it to look really nice. Sometimes to get the oil in, I almost flatten the hair, but it always comes back up on its own. It just helps really get it in to the hair. Okay, we are done. That is it, guys. If you want to see some more curly hair content from me, click this video here. This is exactly how I protect my hair at night, like I just did now. If you're new to your curly hair journey and you maybe want a few curly hair hacks, click this video here. This is 5 curly hair hacks I wish I knew a lot sooner than I did. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more curly content from me. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.